Hey there. I know that some of you have been spending a little bit more time in the kitchen, and if you have hardwood or tile, a lot of times you can get this sort of dull, low, achy back. So one of the things you want to think about is how your posture is. So of course I love to sit like this and go ahead and do things, but that puts a lot of strain on my low back. So I need to think about making sure that my hips, ribs, shoulders are stacked. And then when I'm going forward, I'm going into my hinge from here rather than my dump and curl, okay? So if you're starting to feel that low back tension, I'm actually in the kitchen. You're gonna go to your sink and you're just gonna take your hands and wrap them around the edge of your sink. And then slowly, I'm going angled so you can see me, lengthening through that low back. So you're sending the hips back behind you, creating a little bit of length through the arms, through the obliques, and through the spine. So once you're in a place here, just check in with your feet and make sure that they're in parallel. Now, if you are finding that you're tight more on the right side, I've got my left hand back and my right hand forward. I'm just gonna reach that right arm a little bit farther forward. So it's a little bit trickier to see in the screen here. I can even reach it so far as to go into the center of my sink as I continue to lengthen all the way back. When I come all the way up, I just want to turn myself around. And again, easier to see in this position, you're going to take the other hand in front and then just lean yourself back. So this version, you get a little bit more of my hands, and the other way, you get a little bit more of my back body. So if I was coming just straight on my sink, this is the way it would look as well. I'd be sinking those hips all the way back, keeping my head in line with my spine. And for the hold, I want you to think about a nice long inhale and then holding that breath. That's my favorite. Hold that place and then slowly exhale. Really send that exhale breath into those areas of tightness. Remain here if you can for about 30 seconds, but if you have time, kind of interval, come all the way back up and then sink back into that and repeat that about 4 to 7 times. There's no magic number for this. I'm just, choosing what I would kind of stay with, what I've got going on for my kitchen stuff. So hopefully that helps you release your low back tension in the kitchen. And for now, happy cooking.